Michael?
It's beautiful. I think you've done a really good job with the facility. I mean, the way that we won Golf Digest Swing Analysis Product of the Year. We're the only product in the world that gives full body and club, shaft, and head data. Also bulge and roll, gearing effect. We're the only ones in the world that do that. And we're also the fastest frame rate or most accurate optical capture system in the world as well. So
wow.
Really great product. It's not cheap, but it's extremely accurate, and we're honored that Golf Digest gave us that award. Well, Gears is, I think the thing that best kind of displays Gears is that we have, it's the fastest frame rate motion capture system in the world for golf, and we're the only product that gives you full body, grip, shaft, and head data at the same time. I think that's what really separates. So we can kind of explain what the body is doing to the club, not just get body data, and then have to use a different device to get club data. We're the only product in the market that gives shaft data, so the actual XYZ or the bending, twisting, and drooping of the shaft. So we know what the body is doing to the shaft and what the shaft is doing to the head and what the head is doing to the ball. And that cause and effect, or that ability to be able to explain what's really happening, I think is what separates Gears from everybody else. Okay, so what most of the time happens, most analysis systems are, like if you take a video, if you're giving a lesson or something, or just giving a club fitting, you can get some ball data, and you might be able to get some club data. It's probably not going to be as accurate as Gears, but it's decent ball data, decent club data. But what we do a really good job of explaining what you're doing and why you're doing it, not just what you're doing. Our product is designed very specifically to explain why something is happening. So if a player is raising up or they're bringing their handle up, the shaft is drooping quite a bit, and that's causing the ball to move toward the toe, and the ball speed goes down and the ball doesn't go straight. We can explain that. So and you can compare before and after. So it's really done, honestly, it's a great tool to bring club fitting and instruction together, because you can't really have one without the other. So it really helps the customer see what they're doing with their golf swing, but also what the club is doing. That's where Gears really, I think, the marriage between the club and the body, that's where our strength is.
It's like the MRI of like the golf swing and the golf club. Everything you can see in this system.
So there's been other technologies that do similar things, but nobody does body, club, grip, head, ball at the same time. And the reason why that's important is because one affects the other. So if I'm using one technology to get okay club data and another technology to get great body data, it's impossible to sync those up. So it's really hard to explain what's causing what to do what.
Okay. Cool.
But that's what the strength of Gears is. It does it all. That's a great question. I think we're the only technology that gives you body data and club, shaft, and club head data at the same time. So what we've done is we've married the club to the body. And so we know what the body's doing to the club. So really what we've done is we've bridged the gap between club fitting and teaching. So let's say you're giving your student, or they're starting to early extend too much, or they're coming way over the top, or something like that. Well, we can see what the body's doing, but now we can see what the club is doing. And it's possible that you could be making a really good golf swing, but the clubs are maybe too flat and the ball's going to the right, or the clubs are too upright and the ball's going to the left. When you made a really nice golf swing, but the clubs are not quite fit for you. So it's really, usually it's a little bit of both club fitting and teaching, but we give you the ability to be able to show what's causing what to happen, what the body's doing to the club. So really it's for both. And I would encourage everybody that wants to come in here to have that open mind. Hey, this is a full game improvement. This is like, I want to see what my body's doing, I want to see what my swing's doing, I want to see what the clubs are doing, is there any equipment that I could adjust or get some new equipment or adjust my current equipment that could really make a difference, or shaft, or maybe I just need a little stiffer shaft or a little softer shaft or something with a little more torque or whatever. You know, so we can explain, we've really bridged the gap between club fitting and instruction with gears. Well, we have gear systems all over the world, and most of our captures are done with beginners to intermediate golfers. I personally work with a lot of tour players, so I capture a lot of PGA Tour players back in the U.S. And so we have tour players that are using the system that love it, that rely on the data. A lot of the golf companies are now buying it to get that really accurate information. But honestly, it's most of the people that use gears are beginning golfers or golfers that are just trying to figure it out, because it's such a great visual tool for you or whoever's using it to be able to explain, hey, look, this is what you're doing, this is what I need to do to change. The overlay comparison where you can kind of show before and after is super powerful, the visual effects. So we've captured all golfers, all ranges of golfers, all handicaps, but most of the people that use it are the average golfer, you know, just that come in that are weekend golfers or just trying to get into the game, or they find it just as helpful as a tour player.
Thank you.